So my people, as you look on my screen, you can see these are the various organizations that are entrusted or authorized by the United States government to employ teachers to come and teach in the United States. If you look at number 12, what you're calling Alliance International Group, I already did its video and it's on my YouTube channel. For number 12, it employs both teachers and nurses to come and work in the United States. Now, you will then allow me today to go through the number one. How do you start the application process? I want to show you what you're calling Amity. You see, I've just clicked on the link, then it has brought me here. So because we are here and you are a teacher, then what do you do when the page opens here? What you simply do is you go and click on the what? On the teachers. Because you are a teacher and therefore you're looking for the vacant of teachers, just click on the teachers page. When you click on the teachers page, what happens? It will then bring you here. You see, so this is it. That is the teacher frequently asked question, admission requirement, hosting a teacher, what happens, all that up to down, participating teachers, and that and that. But then because you want to apply as a teacher, so all these other information you will take some time and read it at your own personal time. But for me, what I want to do is I want to show you then how do you start the application process. You see, but then you can see the schools, the families, you see, participate. This is for teachers who are participating who are currently in the United States. So you can see, if you try to read here, they are saying that this experience changed my life. These are just, I believe, testimonies from people who are already participating or who have already participated in the Amity. Now I have more dreams and some other goals. I'm so thankful for everything that I have learned. I want to continue growing as human and as a teacher. The Amity program is one of the best things that ever happened to me. Michelle, 2018 to 2019 intern. For her, she was just an intern. So what are we saying? That these are some of the testimonies that people are giving out. So if it was possible for them, then it is also possible for you. So where I want to bring you is here. And remember, we just clicked one, then it brings you here. Now, when you click on this, the teacher requirement, you see it opens up that particular page. Then I believe now you can now be able to start now maneuvering through and see what is it that they require before you can start the application process. So the admission for the 2025-2026 school year is now open. Click on this link, apply, register, stroke Amity teacher program. So you're just being asked to click there. Then to qualify for our program, applicants must have a formal written offer of employment from an eligible USA host school. What do they mean by that? I'll try to explain. By that, they simply mean that these are visa sponsors. So when you send them your documents or when you upload your documents on their page, what they simply do is they send these documents of yours to various schools in the United States. Now, the various schools in the United States, they then, what do? They go through your documents, and if a school is interested in picking you up as one of their teachers for the academic year 2025-2026, the school will reach you out via your email. You go through the process of interviewing. Then if you are picked up as a teacher by that particular school, then the school will refer you now back to Amity. And why is the school referring you back to Amity? To go now and be assisted in the process of what? Visa application, and also be taught on how to go about until you get your visa. Hold the minimum degree equivalent to a USA bachelor's degree in either education or the academic subject field intended to teach in the United States. So the second is you must be holding a bachelor's degree in your home country that is equivalent to a US-based bachelor's degree in either education or the academic subject field that you intend to teach. Be employed as a teacher in his or her home country at the time of application. Meet the qualifications to teach at the primary, including pre-kindergarten or secondary levels in schools in his or her home country before you can be taken to come and teach here in the United States. Have at least 2 years of documented full-time teaching experience as the lead teacher. Satisfy the teaching eligibility standards of the United States in which they will teach, including any criminal background checks, additional testing, supplemental coursework that may be required. Possess sufficient level of written and verbal English. They want to know, Are you able to speak good English? Do you have problem with English, or are you okay for both written and verbal English? Agree to come to the United States as a full-time teacher of record in an accredited either primary or secondary school. Commit to facilitating cross-cultural activities with U.S. host school and community and internationally with schools abroad. Be of good reputation and character. You see? So there is one exception to this requirement. A teacher who is not working in his or her home country at the time of application but otherwise meets the qualification for teaching at the primary, including pre-kindergarten or secondary levels in schools in the home country, has had at least 2 years of full-time teaching experience within the past 8 years and within 12 months of his or her application submission date for the program, has or will have completed an advanced degree beyond a degree equivalent to a U.S. bachelor's degree in education, or an academic subject matter that he or she intends to teach or that is directly related to his or her teaching subject field. So it simply means that if you are a teacher and you are not living within your home country, but then you meet this particular criteria, let's say maybe you're working outside Kenya, maybe you're working in China, Japan as a teacher, in the UK, you can also be considered. So you see, so with all those particular requirements, then we are saying that is what you're supposed to do. Then you've just seen when I click at register, it will bring you here. So here, what do? Fill in your first name. You have your first name, put it there. For instance, maybe for me, maybe I'll put here my first name. Yeah. So you are asked, you put in your first name. You come and put in your last name. Put in your last name like that. You see? Go ahead and fill up that. Once you're done with putting in your first name, come and put in your email. You see? For instance, my email. Then come and put in maybe your password. Yeah. So after you put in your password, yeah, I believe as you go through like that, you put in your number, then you confirm that I'm not a robot, all that. Then you do what? You come and click this. It says start your application, and you will be able to start all your application up to the end. So that is what you're just supposed to do. You see, it is not difficult at the end of the day. Why am I doing this particular video? Because some people had reached out requesting me to show them on how they can be able to start their application. So with this, you will go all the way up to the end when you are being told to now submit your, put in an electronic sign and submit your application. That is the last step at the far end. So that is how you start your application process with Amity organization as a teacher who wants to come and teach in the United States. I want to wish you all the very best. You can see the opportunities are open now, and we are urging as many teachers as possible from our home country, Kenya, and all over the world to try their luck and also come and teach in the United States. Thank you so much. Until then, remember to subscribe, like, share, and also comment. Thank you.